Sorry, Jim. I just dropped the mic on the way up here. Can I hold it? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, awesome, wherever you are. Hi, Jim. All right, I have to just say this is a little bit awkward because my story is about how I have the most perfect dog and how I want to hug her all the time. So, but don't worry, we can still get along. But so basically, this is the thing, guys. I got a dog 3.5 years ago. She basically changed my life. She's this adorable little 21-pound, rusty blonde, curly cockapoo. I named her Kimchi, and she really did change my life. And it's not just me. Like I'm not just like this disillusioned pet owner. Like she's actually awesome and famous, kind of, at least in my small world. But she, like this as an example, I host for Airbnb, and like basically 95% of my reviews are like, wow, come stay at this house. Their dog is amazing. She's the best thing you'll ever experience about Lancaster. Like, come pet this dog, give her a hug. Laura's cool too. So that's like basically how it always goes. And like, I'm cool with that because I agree. She is amazing. So anyway, I have to admit, when I got her, I had this little inkling of hope that maybe having Kimchi, my wonderful dog, as a single woman, who I am, maybe she would give me a chance to meet like that cute single guy like at the dog park or like walking down the sidewalk, because that's what the movies always show you, and there's always like, you know, cute dog on a leash plus single girl equals amazingly hot guy who happens to be walking down the street and wants to pet the dog and then like conveniently falls in love with the girl. So this is like, you know, in the back of my mind, but it has not happened yet. So I have a friend who just this past weekend reminded me again that there are 2 ways to get a boyfriend these days in life. You can have a cute dog, check, or you can try online dating, which, confession to all of you, I have done quite a lot of, very unsuccessfully. And basically what it comes down to is I've used my wit and my way with words to construct this beautiful profile that just describes how I'm, you know, well-traveled and well-educated and have a great education in pop culture, loving equally Justin Bieber, Beyonce, and Bon Iver. So that's just, you know, that's the kind of person I am, like pretty desirable, right? So my profile is very, very well loved by men in Morocco, Nigeria. I get a whole lot of Egypt, Greece, that's a big one. And these men, they send me these messages that, you know, bless their hearts. They try their best, but my favorite in the last year, it was about a year ago, this guy said, I kid you not, he said, digitally, you are wow, don't stop. So that was a really helpful piece of advice. A lot of guys just go for like the short and sweet or semi-sweet. They say things like hot or nice, or my all-time favorite recently, I love your wig. So clearly the cute dog is not working. The online dating is not working. Even though I've put pictures of my cute dog on my online dating profile, it did not work. But basically, like what happens here is that I can't hate my dog. I can't blame my dog, my wonderful Kimchi, the love of my life. I cannot blame her for not getting me a boyfriend. It's not her fault. And I can't blame these guys online because they don't speak English. Like, it's not their fault. I can't blame my friends who, believe me, have tried very hard to set me up with multiple blind dates, none of which have been successful, clearly. And I can't blame all the men of the universe, because that would just be mean and make me sort of undesirable, yeah? So what we have here is this dilemma where I'm stuck sort of in this sad cycle where I end up hating myself or blaming myself, and so I'm like, oh, it's my fault, and yeah, it's not my fault because this is just life, and it's like not a big deal, and I'll get over it. But I have this cycle where like there's some days that are good and some days that are bad, and I'm like this sad, pitiful person, and I'm like, it's okay, but I'm forgiving myself for something that's not my fault, so it's just confusing, and my therapist tells me to just get over it, but alas, this is my life. But it's okay, because I'm a 36-year-old woman who has a really good life, and I'm happy with that. And you know what? I don't actually believe that I'm gonna walk with my dog Kimchi down the sidewalk and find my future husband. However, I still take her on a walk every day, and I am prepared for if it happens. And I know that I'll know if he's the guy for me, because we'll be walking and I'll see him in the distance, and he'll walk up and pet Kimchi, and then he'll look up at me, look me in the eyes and say, "I love your wig."